is communication mistakes that destroy relationships. Okay.
Communication
Mistakes that destroy relationships. Okay. Welcome to Love Unfiltered. Tonight is men versus women, but not to bash, not to attack. We're here to answer questions. Today's topic is communication mistakes that make that destroy relationships. Okay, it should be good now. Why do men and women feel so misunderstood when it comes to communications? Let's talk about the mistakes that destroy relationships from both sides. Men, before we get into it, let me have everyone introduce themselves.
Hey, how y'all feeling? My name is Lavi. I'm from Brooklyn, Brooklyn Zone. You already know that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Goldie from New York or Miami.
You already know what's low in the building, Brooklyn.
I'm the oddball out. I'm Nichols from Ohio.
No, it ain't just you. Yo, it's Big Links here, man, from Queens, 146 223rd. You know what I mean? We here to do what we do.
And y'all know I'm your host, Sunshine from Brooklyn. All right, let's get in it. Men. That's the question for men only. How do women communicate in relationships?
How do what? Say that.
How do women communicate in relationships? How do y'all feel they communicate with y'all?
I want to take the mic first, man.
It's right
Go ahead,
there.
cousin.
How do I feel women communicate in relationships? It's all on what type of women you have. You got those who don't really communicate, and then you have those who communicate too much.
Absolutely.
So it depends on what relationship you're in, because we're all grown here, so I've had quite a few, and definitely I rather the one who knows a balance. It has to be a balance in everything. I don't want a woman who communicates too much, which means who talks too much, but then at the same time, I don't want a woman who doesn't communicate at all, who keeps to herself, because you know what goes with that one.
Okay, next.
The opposite.
No, just the men.
Well, just a minute.
Going to
Just
you.
the men.
I don't know. Hold on.
She gonna
Yeah,
give you
so. Yeah, so I definitely agree with something like that. Like, it definitely depends on the woman you got, and I can't put every woman in one box. But what I would say is that certain lines of communication that come from a woman don't necessarily be open lines of communication. Like, they might just feel like they want to speak on behalf of themselves and not behalf of the relationship, in my experience.
I can honestly say, women, you talking about like women communicating in relationships, like how they talk, how they
How do you feel they communicate with you?
women communicate off a lot of emotions, 100%. And those emotions sometimes we don't get, right? So when we talk or we maneuver a certain way, women seem to not get us because we're not getting them, right? Correct, right?
I don't know that.
I
Is that how they communicate with you?
Yes, but communication is very key to a woman. So that's why sometimes, like my brother said, like they go over talk, or sometimes like it's just like just get to the point. Because when they start communicating, we're not talking about red cup no more. Now we start talking about the blue cup, the white cup. It's like, damn, you communicated. I understood this with the red cup. Now, why did we go to this blue cup? Why did we go to the white cup? Like, and when you guys communicate, you guys hold so much in that once that one time you communicate, we're talking about shit in 2025.
Okay.
And now you just dragging, just like you said, you dragging a whole long story. You know, but it's also another control. Like it's also key that it's great that y'all do communicate with us so we could acknowledge certain things, but at the same time, when you guys communicate more for authority. That's how I feel.
Okay. Women,
Say that.
how do men communicate reactions?
Yeah, get him, sis.
Right.
Take you through that. Yeah.
How do men communicate through
Reactions.
A lot of times I feel like if we give, like, I'm gonna piggyback a little bit. I feel like if we give them too much in communicating with them, they shut off. I feel like it's overwhelming and that button just goes click. I don't want to hear it. No more. I'm good. I'm good.
Goldie?
Men communication, their reaction.
Their reaction to communication. Meaning when you're communicating with them, it might be your tone, it might be, your demeanor or something. How do they react? What's their reaction to you?
And this is just in general.
In general.
I agree with Nichols over there. Sometimes they can shut off.
Okay.
Can I ask something real fast? Or you want to move on and then
You know what? I'm gonna let the man go ahead.
Yeah, 'cause you need the reaction.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
quick, like,
y'all need to react?
yeah. Real
Okay.
quick.
2
It's on
words.
you, Vic.
2 words. Delivery. I just need one. Because when you guys deliver certain things, delivery is the main thing about communications. Because right now, just like we from New York, right? You be like, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
So it's different deliveries to it.
Exactly.
So that's the main thing about communication with women. The delivery, like I understand you're mad, but you're coming across and it's not being delivered to me properly. So when we shut off, that's the reason why.
Okay.
Oh, it's simple. I'm Haitian and I'm from Brooklyn. And it's a real simple thing. Mind your tone. That's it.
Yeah.
You can talk to
Yeah.
me. You're a human
Yeah.
being. I know you
Yeah.
have emotions.
Yeah.
But
So right
mind
now, I feel like
your tone. No.
I'm feeling really.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's all it is for me. Because like I grew up in a house with, God bless him, I had 2 parents. I done seen the voices raised and this and that. But at the end of the day, what I realized was just mind your tone. Realize you're talking to a man. Like I don't know these new men now. I'm an old man. I'm old school. Like there's certain things you just not gonna do, say, or maneuver around me. You know what I'm saying? So just mind your tone. That's it. But you can talk.
Copy that.
Gotcha.
Oh, he got it.
Family, what you said again?
Delivery. It's all about delivery.
All right, so Son said delivery. He said tone. I'm thinking timing. Timing for me is everything. Like, if you see him in a bad mood already, I don't need you dumping all kind of talks on me for no reason. Now I gotta listen to shit, then regurgitate what you. I don't want to go through that. So timing is everything. You know what I mean? Check my temperature first, and then can I talk to you, and then we can talk real quick. Real shit.
Okay. All right. Now let's unpack that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Listening versus fixing. Okay. Fixing. Yeah. Women often say men don't listen. Men often say women don't want. Oh, I can't see. women don't want a solution. They want emotions validated.
Is that a true statement or?
Wait, no, I'm just
Okay.
reading.
I got you.
Okay. Question to the women. When you say you're not listening, what do you really mean?
When I say you're not listening, meaning you're not hearing me. Because if you're talking and I'm talking, you can't receive what I'm saying. You're not processing, you're reacting, right? So to show grace, if we're in the thing of communication, let me go first. If I'm bringing it to you, like you said, I've checked your temperature, and you say, when you give me the cue, what's up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's my opening to say da 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 da. But then sometimes they come back to you, and now they don't hear what you're saying.
Okay.
You're in a reaction mode instead of listening.
Okay. Go. Goldie?
No, when I say you're not listening, could mean several things. It could mean, just like you said, it's you're not understanding. We're talking to each other at the same time. But then also it can mean, hold it. Also, it can mean you're in a different place than where I'm at. So you're not going to listen. But somebody will listen and not even understand. So there's a big difference with that too.
Copy that.
Okay. Question to the men. Actually, it's really to the women. I'm sorry. Do you want a solution or do you want understanding?
That's a goal.
I want both.
Yeah, so it's just what you gotta have.
I want both.
And that actually came from a comment to ask the women.
Okay. I want both.
Resolution and
And the solution, because if not, this problem is not going to be solved.
So it said you want a solution and a what?
resolution and
Do you want a
understanding.
solution or do you want to understand?
Understand is not resolution. Understanding.
And
A solution
So that's
or
Yeah.
not the resolution.
Understanding what the solution will be.
No. Which one do you want?
I want both.
How do you want? Okay.
You can have both because you have to understand one another to come up with a solution.
Okay. So which one works first?
The understanding.
All right. So that's what you want, understanding.
Yeah.
Because
But
if
then
I
there's
understand you, everything else falls in place.
wait, pause.
That was fire though. That was fire.
Hold on.
That was
That's
fire.
not true. See, now you're in the mind of a woman.
oh,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no, let's go.
Because you're the man and you have the reference points or however you think, and I have wherever I'm thinking. So if I'm wanting understanding first, right? We got to understand what the problem is, right? To go forward, how do we come up with the solution?
But if we both don't understand, then it's a one way.
But that is the what if we don't understand. That's a whole nother thing.
But you have to understand a relationship works two ways, right? It's not.
That's what I'm
And that
saying.
in the mind of a woman is crazy. I have to be in the mind of a woman because I have to be in the mind of my woman to make
Right.
sure I understand her to fix that.
Now, what
Right.
if you just don't understand me after my plea?
If I don't understand you, then we're never gonna get a solution.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
okay.
Okay, so for me,
It was.
the guy who's probably been here married for the longest or whatever, like, I'm gonna keep it honest with you, but yo, that's a never ending. Yo, a
Copy
woman
Copy
really
that.
will never know women. I'm being honest with you, bro. So where you come to the overstanding of saying, yes, we have to come to that point of we overstand, we got to understand it, we're here.
But we still find a solution.
Not necessarily, bro. I'm being honest with you.
A solution just for us to make it comfortable.
No, we go just let this shit go and keep it moving. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's gonna be to a point where certain things is gonna be to where the relationship is so much more important that although you came to the understanding, you may not come to terms of your
Of the
understanding.
solution. of a
So,
solution to the
no,
understanding.
you may not come to terms of your understanding. It's like saying, I'm a blood, you're a crip. We understand that, right?
Mhm.
But we ain't coming to terms of nothing.
Copy
That's
that.
simple.
But I
Copy that.
understand. But listen, I
Copy that.
understand what you're doing. But we still cool, right?
We move on
Yeah,
and leave
it's-
this situation alone. So,
But
so
there's
that's-
no resolution there.
There's no resolution.
There's no resolution.
But
So
we
we
leave
just
it
have
alone.
But the question was,
But
which
you
one
learn
do
to
you want?
agree to disagree in that.
Exactly. So you leave
Yeah.
it alone.
So which one do you want? You said you want
You're not
both?
going to get it. If
But
say
you said
you and
you want
I,
both.
okay, so I could see now if you and I was together,
Oh, here we
Come
go.
here, baby.
it's gonna have to be some sweetening up because you're not gonna understand me. So as to get to the solution. So the best thing in that scenario, so that there's no longer no tension, we agree to disagree.
Okay.
All right, so
Like I said,
if I could, right? So when the question was raised, I'm thinking it's coming from a perspective from the woman bringing a problem or an issue to the relationship where she wants either understanding or resolution.
A solution.
Well, resolution, solution, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with that understanding, it has to be me that understands where she's coming from first. What's the problem? What's the issue? What are you saying? So again, it talks about delivery, tone, timing, right? So when you tie all them three things in and she comes to me with all them three things, I have to listen.
Okay. So let's pause on that because now men.
I have a question for you. Why do you jump to fixing instead of listening?
I was
Do you
getting there.
feel-
Yeah, was
I
getting
know,
there.
that's why I stopped you.
yeah.
Why do you jump to fixing instead of listening? Do you feel unappreciated when your solutions are rejected?
So I'm gonna be the first to answer that one. It's real simple.
No, what's got it?
It's real simple. Like, again, I'm looking at two other men here. If you understand me, so it's like you obviously know they had father figures, they had gentlemen in their life that kind of showed them what it is to be a man. And the first thing of a man is to provide, is to protect, is to, be the head of the household. So from what we're raised on, you understand? Again, I don't know this new age of men, but I come from a certain way of thought process. So in a relationship, although we're 50-50, I don't come to understand that. But there's still that bravado, that masculinity that says, if a problem comes, whatever the problem is, it's my job to fix
Yo, hold on. I was with you until you said that shit, right? So, in my opinion, bro, like I don't think it's my job to fix it. I think it's our job as far as who's ever's in a relationship to fix it. You understand what I'm saying? You come to me with a problem, right? I might not understand the problem fully until we talk through it, walk through it, all that kind of shit, so we gain understanding from one another. So and I can say, I'll generate ideas for us to resolve. But I can't fully fix anything if she's not willing to fix it. She has to be compliant to my ideas. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not my job to fix it.
it. And that's why I love the way you presented it. Sometimes I may not speak in a proper manner of saying what you said, but if you really heard what I said, it's us. That's why I said relationship. But you still got to remember, we still are men. So regardless of what, because the question was, why do we feel we have to? So it's not a question of why do we work it out or do other things.
Right.
It's still why do you
Why do
feel?
we feel like
So
we have to fix
automatically
it?
in my bones of bones, I'm a man. I'm taught to
Fix
fix things.
Nature.
Fix
Okay.
it. It's it. Fix or what? Fix
So
or
we're
what?
gonna move on.
Okay, got you.
Tone versus intent.
One more time.
Okay.
Your tone, speaking tone
Yeah.
versus intent.
Women going?
Okay. So women say tone matters. And I know we've been through this already earlier. Men say intent matters more than delivery. And y'all said that. Delivery,
Tone.
tone,
Time.
And timing.
timing.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah.
When you ask
We beat
that,
you
I don't
to
wanna-
it. We beat
exactly.
you to it.
I don't want to bring y'all back.
We
Definitely don't want to
boys.
bring y'all back.
We got three wise men over here.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm
We
loving
got
it.
three wise
So
men.
I have a question for the men. Actually, it came in. It says, "Why do you feel misunderstood when when your intentions is good? Should delivery matter as much as meaning?" That's a question for the men.
Um, that one is not really a hard thing. Again, it goes back to the type of man you are. I would really say, like, for you to ask, like, do we feel the way we speak should be more about our intent and not the way we actually speak, the bravado of it. It's a hard one. I can't lie, because emotions are a part of everybody's nature. That's human nature. So there will be times, especially, don't let the brother be on the yacht. We just came into the house. I mean, my intent is I love you, girl, and I ain't really trying to hurt you, but I'm gonna say some shit.
Mike,
Okay, anybody else?
What is it again? Is intent?
Some type of
How
Oh, God.
how we
Why do
speak.
you feel?
Mhm.
Why do you feel misunderstood when your intentions is good? Should delivery matter as much as meaning?
Just like you said, I think because of our nature, we come off aggressive, right? And it's bad, 100%. But that's just how we are, right? So also too, let's start from scratch. I was like this. Like this is me. You liked it when I was like this, moving around like that. So now when I'm delivering it to you, I'm not just delivering it to you. This is how I talk. This is how I maneuver. This is how I groove. So now when I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you, and that's what a lot of situation happens. I'm not talking to you with no malice, no nothing. That's just pain. I'm just talking and I'm just trying to deliver something to you. So when you taking that in, the same way, vice versa, when you talk about that communication stuff, listen, I'm not going at you. So like when I say that, it's just like it's just our nature. So when we're talking, it's just the same way. You want us to listen, right? So listen. Listen to what we're talking about.
Sometimes y'all don't want to be talking about nothing.
Because y'all don't be listening. But half the time we don't be talking about nothing.
Yeah, no.
Because
I don't talk about nothing.
everything be jumbled up.
Like
You just did, like you just did,
We got-
just now.
Yeah, because we got so much going on.
Y'all
Like,
don't
like
have
I can't
nothing
even
going
focus on
on.
that right now.
You want to believe you got a lot going on.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. Y'all don't have nothing going on.
Yeah.
We trying to fix it.
And we're trying to understand it.
Nice.
Okay. So now for my women, why does, again, we're back, y'all done jumped, but these are questions people are throwing at, and I'm gonna just go back. Why does tone matter more than words? Can bad tone ruin a good message?
Absolutely. Just like how the men stated earlier, watch how you talk to me. Watch your tone. It's in reverse. Because I know for me and many other women, we're going to match your tone.
Ooh, baby.
Right?
Baby.
And it's not a
Not
deliberate
to cut
thing.
you off, but that's facts. You feel me?
and that's foul.
It's not foul. You don't get to get,
Foul.
and like you said, it's a matter of your expression. This is the way you met me. Da 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 da. Good. Likewise, because if I'm speaking to you softly, hey, babe, this, that, and the other, I'm having a problem with what we got going on. I'm in the tone like this. What you mean? Hold on. So now we're aggressive with one another, and
You want bad timing. You on bad timing,
Okay,
obviously.
but I checked your tone before I brought it to you. I checked your temperature before I said something to you.
And as soon as you said that, when the nigga go up, you on bad
So
timing.
you want us to
So
stay down?
What's supposed to happen at that point? He was like, yo, babe, obviously I'm talking to you at the wrong time. I'll come back.
Sometimes the right time never comes.
What do you
Then
mean?
you do with that.
Listen, you can't be with somebody and they not understand you have problems or issues that we need to talk about. If you with a person that don't want to hear you out, you with the wrong person.
I agree.
So that's what I'm telling you. So if you see you with a nigga and the nigga step like, yo, why now? It's the wrong timing.
But hold on. This goes back to I checked your temperature, right? You was good 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
That's what came
yeah.
from
But
that.
at that time, whatever you brought to the table, he don't want to deal with.
Okay.
You got to spin the block.
Wait. One more thing.
Got that.
So what if you did that to me?
I was getting ready to ask that same question.
What if you
So-
did
I would love,
that?
Hold on.
can I
Let me
address
ask
it?
Yes.
I would love to.
That's why I say a matchbook ain't shit without a match.
Come on.
Fact.
Come on.
Fact, though.
Just like Wood said, just that simple. Hey, yo, you know what I love about relationships is the fact that in today's climate, there's been a power shift.
Oh, yeah.
Dig what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that because of what I see every day watching women TV. Yo, I love women TV. I ain't gonna y'all. Call it what y'all want. Niggas hate me for watching. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I've been watching that shit. But I watch that shit to understand women a little bit more. And what I understand about women to a degree, because you can't put all women in a box, but what I do understand on a majority level is y'all got that complex to where y'all feel like y'all more masculine than men these days. I'm not saying y'all women individually here.
No.
I'm saying on a large scale. And I say that to say this. So you said, what if it was you taking that type of energy? There's no way I could be in a relationship with you and you more masculine than me. So there's a certain type of position or disposition you're supposed to have when you're in a relationship with a real man. I'm not talking about some like what son was talking about earlier, these new niggas. I'm not one of those. So I can only speak from a position of what I know. And there's no way I'm gonna talk to my lady and then she raising her voice to me crazy. That's not gonna happen. Now, and when I say that's not gonna happen, I'm gonna take two approaches with it. I'm gonna ask you, what are you doing? First and foremost, like, yo, come on, like, this is not, you dead wrong for talking crazy. But I'm not aggressive with it because only aggression brings aggression, type shit. So I'm not doing that, but I'm definitely gonna tap you on the shoulder, like, yo, you all right? Can we calm down for a second and then really talk about this shit? Because if not, when my temperature get up, you're not gonna like it, and then I'm getting hauled away to
She's
jail.
gonna bring it
Okay,
back to the
hold on.
temperature joint. Don't
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
She's gonna
Because
bring it right back
it's
to it.
simply put.
She's gonna bring it right back to that temperature.
It's
I checked
no. But here's the thing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm all about us speaking calmly, right? All about it. And I grew up also. My parents were 43 years before they left this earth. So I seen all type of temperature checks. And trust me, my father was a Marine. And was everything. He was dominant.
You're not playing that.
Okay. My mother was a little pussycat. Unfortunately, he instilled in me
Daddy's girl.
all day. So the one thing that always went around, don't let nobody talk to you reckless. Now, it's a way that you speak to somebody. I agree. And I will never go against my man. However, if I'm talking nice, you can too. Right?
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Okay, we're gonna have one more. I'm gonna let one more person speak. And then I definitely have a
But
question
the
for you.
overall thing of everything, right? Nobody wants to lose. That's what it all sounds like.
Okay,
I
good.
promise you.
Before you get into that,
Yes.
let me,
That's all I wanted to say.
okay, because
Come on,
someone
Goldie.
has a question
Come
for that.
on, Goldie.
Because he went into the whole thing about women being superior, or women is trying
Masculine.
to masculine.
Yeah.
And you just got to think back why we had to be so masculine. You know, some women had to take on so many different roles. So you have to understand that woman to know why that woman has that demeanor about her
No.
or react.
That I'm with.
Oh,
I got it.
okay. Because
I
this
hear
question is actually gonna go into what y'all just talked about, that someone has. They said, who should adjust, the speaker or the listener?
Boom.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that question.
Listen, this is a tough question. You know why? Because this goes both ways, right? This is a real tough question. As a speaker, like we said, delivery,
Uh-huh.
timing,
In tone.
and tone.
Uh-huh.
So as me or her being the speaker, it all has to correlate. Like everything has to go bop, bop, bop.
Gotcha.
Because then the listener ain't listening. So I think like I said just before everything, nobody wants to lose. That's why most relationships fuck up and certain situations get and that's why most situations get like in tune, like wrong. Because it's like sometimes, yeah, as a man, you gotta take an L to your lady. That's your lady, right? I'll take an L to my lady any day before I take an L to
Copy.
somebody on the street.
Copy.
Like 100%. And men have to understand that. And women have to understand that too. Like my man said, this is what it is today. All right, cool. All right, baby. You know what I'm saying? So delivery, I think the listener, depending on who has the situation,
Right.
Yeah.
the listener has to take a step back and be like, today's your day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in relationships, everybody has their day. You might be upset today. I might be upset on Friday. You know, so Friday's your day to listen. Wednesday was my day to listen. So now when I'm talking, I could sometimes let me deliver it how I want to deliver it, but it's no malice to you. I just want you to hear me out, babe. That's it.
Okay.
I'll show you something real simple. The answer is both. I have to sit here and listen to him.
Right.
He used the speaker just now.
Come on.
And now I can be the speaker. So it's that simple. And no matter what form of a relationship,
That's
the
it.
speaker and the listener both are important because the speaker needs a listener and the listener needs to hear somebody speak.
Or you speaking to yourself.
Real
All
shit.
right,
Just stay in
our
the room and
next
speak to
topic
yourself.
is gonna be shutting down versus talking too much. We did that. Shutting down versus talking too much. Men are accused. Men are accused of shutting down. Women are accused of talking things to death. So this is for the women. Why does unresolved communication feel unbearable? And when does talking become overwhelming?
Okay.
Got something for you?
Why does it feel unbearable when what was that?
Why does unresolved communication feel unbearable? When does talking become overwhelming?
I think I'm gonna start with the unbearable portion, right? Because that means it's kind of both intersect. I've shut down. I've already shut down, and now whatever I had to say, I'm holding it in. I'm done.
Okay. Okay. Go, do you have anything to say?
Repeat the question again.
Why does unresolved communication feel unbearable? When does talking become overwhelming?
When you have to keep repeating yourself. That's when it comes overbearing,
You shut down.
and you shut down.
Wouldn't that just simply mean, like we said before, you're
Exactly.
feeling unheard?
I'm just
Once you
going
feel
off what the,
unheard, then that's just what it is. Because that's not even just for a woman. That could be a man in itself. Like, if you feel like there are times where brothers is trying to talk to their woman, especially if you've been with your person for quite some time.
Okay. Woods, not to cut you up, but hold that thought because you about to go into the next question.
Yo, he
For
always
the
be ahead.
men.
He always be ahead. This nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga know
Men,
the answers before you
why
ask
do you
questions.
shut down during conflict? Is silent protection or avoidance?
It's I can say it's a little both. It's a lot of things. If I shut down versus continue to communicate or do the screaming or whatever it is that I'm doing, if I shut down, it's usually because I'm not getting through. And if you're not getting through, it's like for men, we're very quick to like, oh man, I got time for this shit. It's just because it's just like arguing with your boy or arguing with anyone in life. Like if you feel like your point is not being heard or being, at least respected, then it's like, what am I doing? So for me, when it comes to the woman versus a man, with a man, you probably get more aggressive. With the woman, especially if it's your woman, I'm just gonna shut down and just keep it moving.
Okay.
That's cold, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's cold, my nigga. But I respect it. But there's two versions of me that I still deal with. This younger me that I still carry for whatever reason, and this 50-year-old Lynx. And 50-year-old Lynx now, I look at certain situations like it ain't worth the battle, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't shut down. I open my ears up a little bit more. So I don't have, one thing I don't like is having the same arguments. I don't mind having arguments. I don't like having the same arguments. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them type niggas like, okay, you present something new to me, I'm like, all right, we gonna talk it out. You bring some shit that we talked about 2 weeks ago, I'm not hearing you at all. That's when I flip. I'm like, come on, we been past that. That's a problem for me. So if you call that shutting down, that's when I shut down. Yeah.
Well, maybe we didn't hash it. Maybe we didn't hash it. It's still in our mind.
We should have been battling
Okay,
for
no, we
days
gotta
then.
bring it up
We should-
again.
We should have talked. We should have talked for days then.
And that's the thing,
If it
though.
was brought up on Monday, we
Like-
should have been talking about that Tuesday, Wednesday, like, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing, though. Our shutdown is both in the sense we shut down to avoid. So like it goes in, it's hand in hand. We're not shutting down. We just want to really avoid you in this house tearing this shit up. Like, because if the lady ain't happy in the house, this household is, we know that. We need you. We know that.
You know, that's
This
why,
household is upside down.
that's why I say I'm different, God. I don't want to have this. Let's get it out now. Like, I don't care how long it takes, my nigga. Let's get it out now. I don't want to have this conversation again. Especially so some.
She gonna bring it back to our
No. I was actually glad I was going to be team man because the way I'm set up, I'm not an argumentative person to begin with. Okay. If we're there and we're sharing and saying what's this like whatever the hell we got going on. Boom. If it ain't solved, it ain't this, we agree to disagree. I don't like digging shit up and bearing it back. I'm not argumentative. I say what I have to say. You say what you had to say. If it clicked, wonderful. If it didn't, leave it there.
Why can't
You know how I
y'all?
shut that down?
Why can't
In my
y'all-
life, I always say, this ain't soap operas.
Facto.
Let me ask you something. So why can't y'all get over it? What's the main
The
reason why?
same reason some things you guys can't get over.
No, but why we still talking about something that happened?
Again, the same thing you guys do because you do it too.
No.
Yeah, y'all don't do it back to back like we do, but y'all bring it back.
Once we do one thing, right? Once we do one thing, right? In a sense, and it'll be like this. Because remember, you did that last. You'd be like, what?
Yeah, but you remember, won't you go back and do what you did last time? That's your words. Go back and do what you did last time. It was good then. Why it ain't good now?
What you talking about?
Yeah. But we're gonna get ready to go to break, and on that, it's silence. Feel safe to one person and painful to others. But we'll be back in 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining back. Love Unfiltered. The next segment is defense or accountability. Both sides say the other doesn't take accountability. So, man, this question is for you. Do you feel attacked when issues are brought up? What makes accountability feel like blame?
First off, whenever we take accountability, it's not accountable. Like it's never enough accountability that we could take. So when we feel like, okay, yes, I hear you, I understand. That's when you guys take a segue and you guys start going more into details about other things and bringing up other things, whatever. But we always take accountability. We be like, sometimes, you know what it is? Sometimes when we go, oh, I caught it, I was wrong. As soon as we do that, it's like we take off our Superman, our cape off and everything. And then that's when you guys take that initiative and go, all right, now let me just hit them with everything. So when we take accountability, sometimes it makes us vulnerable. And then you guys start trying to take an upper hand.
I don't know. I'm different, but I get that. For me, accountability is just again, accountability is part of life. Period. Like sometimes some of these questions is not necessarily about the relationship. To me, it's about the person.
Copy that.
Feel me? So for me, I'm a person. I was raised on that. Like even to this day, like I got the big homies who they still make you feel like they gotta put you in your place. And like, yo, you know what you did. Be accountable for it. It's just that simple. So
Own your shit.
yeah, always own your shit, no matter what it is. So in a relationship, you talking about your lady, that's something that you should want to do, period. Like, no matter what comes out of it. Like, just even if it's an extra argument, whatever. It's like still own your shit because you that kind of man. Period.
All right, so boom, I'm fucking with both answers, right? My thing is this. So again, I'm saying the same thing they said, but my thing is this: when you in a relationship with somebody that doesn't do exactly what both these brothers just said, that nigga doesn't want to be in a relationship. He's not rocking with you like that. So you as a female need to determine how long you gonna hold on to this so-called relationship. Because if a nigga want to be in a relationship, he gonna be in a relationship. Like I said on the break, niggas don't leave relationships. Women more so, I don't want to be with you no more, and then the relationship break up. Niggas don't really do that. Niggas string a female around for as long as they can until this shit just disseminate. But in that situation, again, if a nigga's not being accountable for his fuck ups, he don't want to be in a relationship. That's just my opinion.
Okay, women, do you feel unheard when accountability doesn't come immediately? How important is verbal validation?
When you are wrong, and you know you're wrong, and you don't want to take ownership of that, basically to me, that tells me you just said fuck you. Period. Right? Because if I'm wrong, and Lord knows that's a hard pill for me to swallow. I struggle. I'm gonna be honest.
Every day's a fight.
Every day's a fight for me to say, yeah, you got it, you got that, you got it. However, when I know I am dead ass wrong, I take accountability. And when you can't do the same, you might as well just say fuck you.
Repeat the question
Do you feel unheard when accountability doesn't come immediately? And how important is verbal validation?
Okay, well, I'm going to touch on the verbal validation. I would like my partner to verbally validate. If he did something wrong, please acknowledge it,
Okay.
and vice versa.
Okay.
And sometimes I
No,
would.
that was just for the women. Okay.
Questions. I got it.
All right. So is defensiveness ego or emotionally protection? Texting versus talking. Men. Men say texting causes drama. Women say texting gives validation. So, women, why is texting emotionally safe for you? Does texting escalate misunderstanding?
Okay, well, I don't do texting. No, I don't do texting. I'm too old for the whole texting. I don't write me a book. Let's talk.
Okay. No. Okay.
When we're texting, if you are attempting to text and we're in an emotion, it can be perceived and taken out of context. Not enough emojis or exclamation points, question marks can suffice.
Okay. So this question is for the men. Does texting feel confrontational? Why do you avoid serious conversations over text?
I can't read.
No
No, dead serious. You think I'm joking? Like I come from an old time. I used to write in script and all that. You feel me? Like I still write in script. Like so for me, like the way people text, I can't read most of that stuff. Half the words is like in what is it? Shorthand, pretty much. So for me, I didn't acquire the skills of shorthand. I didn't want to be one of them chicks in the courtroom doing none of that stuff. So the hell am I reading? Man, listen. If we can't talk on the phone like how we used to stand at the payphone and throwing in quarters and jonesing for mad long and trying to get to know one another, I don't got no time for you if you.
Okay.
Because me, I can't even text. I promise
All
you.
right.
Can you read this question again?
That's just horrible.
Does texting feel confrontational? Why do you avoid serious conversations over text?
All right, so in my opinion, again, I feel like if you're gonna text me, you're avoiding the confrontation. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even so much the confrontation. You know what I mean? I think you're avoiding like getting out what I want to say, what you want to say. That like communication to me is not through texting. I don't agree with that at all. But so in to answer the question, I feel like if you want to text me, you're not trying to come to a resolution with me. Like you don't want to hear nothing I say because I might text you back. I don't know you reading that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say what the fuck you want to say, and then it'd be a page long, and then I'm reading that shit. I'm reading that shit. As soon as I get to the bottom, I'm like, all right, let me text back. I don't know if you reading that. Like that's not communication to me. You know what I mean? That's on some fly by night shit. Yo, what are you doing tonight? That type shit. Like text me for that. Don't text me when it's a serious like issue or that we got to work out and all that. You know what I mean? Like don't do that. I feel like that's disrespectful. That's just me.
And 100%. One
Okay.
thing both of y'all said, one thing about females, you guys are the best texters in the world. By the time I even get my thoughts together, it's 3 paragraphs. So just like my bro said, by the time we trying to answer the first one, you already wrote 4 stories. So we didn't even get to answer the first question. So now you ignore it. So you're not writing back, huh? I'm trying to gather my thoughts. And you guys don't get it because we really like to talk face to face. And this is why you mess with, you talk to, like, yo, there's no drama. Let's talk. I don't mind you being here talking to me or whatever, but man, I want to know what y'all fingers is like because the way y'all be texting is crazy.
Okay, there's a question out there, and this is for anyone to answer. Should serious conversations even happen through text?
Absolutely not. Because it goes back to you don't know what context, you don't know the tone, you don't know the temperature,
The timing.
the timing, and I'd rather for you to hear my voice when I'm speaking to you so you can check all of those.
Why do you?
Why does, okay, this is for all of us almost. Why does everybody feel like when somebody writes a text message, they're speaking in the tone?
No,
I just
no,
wrote
no, no, no,
words.
no, no. I'm just saying if we're saying we're engaging in something serious, right? You, there's not enough punctuation to express either way. Exclamation, proclamation, comma, period. All of those things, things can be taken. I could be saying something jokingly, and I may put a LOL or a smiley face and all of that, but you might be on the receiving end like, nah, shit ain't funny. You see what I'm saying? Talk.
I think it's simple. I'm an idiot to this thing. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, brother, like you talking about, oh, how they be texting 3 questions. Bro, I'm still talking. Like, that's my thing. Like, I'm literally texting like how I talk. So my shit be, the phone tell me, yo, you ran out of space. Like,
It's over.
Like, so it's that simple.
It's
Like,
over.
it's impossible to have a real relationship through text if you're in a certain age group now. I'm gonna say that
That's fire.
because you have to understand that.
Yes.
Copy that.
But those of us who have, like, for instance, my 25, 26-year-old, listen, I literally watch these people go through relationships through the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, and you're like, how the hell this happened?
I can tell you.
I mean, but this is the world we're in. Like, they literally can live through that way of life. So we got to remember our dynamics here and why we are speaking in the manner that we're speaking.
Yeah. Demographic different.
Okay, so now, these are quick answers I need. And we're gonna pass the mic down. You're just gonna answer. Tone or intent?
Tone.
Intent.
Harlem, shake it out.
Tone.
What's your intent?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with intent.
Okay.
Come on, give us 3
Next
for 3.
one.
What you said? She didn't say
She said
nothing.
I'm
Both.
both. She said
Oh.
We trying to get a 3 for 3. We trying to get
No, I'm going for your. I think more intent. What's your intent?
No, say both. Say both.
So now the next one is space or reassurance.
That's tough.
One word answer.
One word answer. One word. Space
Reassurance.
or reassurance. I want space.
Come on.
I'm a
Come on.
Virgo. I need space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely say reassurance.
Okay.
I'm a Taurus. I'm definitely gonna say space.
I ain't gonna. I want reassurance. Wow.
Well, again, I'm an Aries, so space.
Let's go. We want one. Yeah.
Yes, she
She
did.
said reassurance.
All right, the next one. Fix it now or cool off. I'm gonna go first. I have to cool off.
Cool off. Take it easy, man.
Pull off.
You said cool off?
Or
Or fix it now.
Oh, definitely cool
Ding, ding, ding. Everybody to the corner. Cool off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the funny out the branch. Yeah, I gotta get cool.
He really
Okay.
wanted to say fix it now.
Okay, so now it's text or call.
Call me. 718. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you gotta call. Call me.
I'd rather smoke signals before you motherfucking text me, so call. Like,
You better pick up that damn phone.
Yeah, definitely cool.
Okay, so now this is a yes or no question. Is silence toxic? Yes or no?
Big no.
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 We gotta answer just one way.
One way, yes or no?
No.
That's affirmative.
Yes. Okay, there's a question out there. And this is for each of y'all with just a few words, because we're about to close out. One mistake your side needs to improve. So I'm gonna go first with that. My mistake that I need to improve, I guess I need to listen better. I don't listen. I really don't want to hear you. That
I'll piggyback off that. It's just not listening. It's just understanding how serious it is to you. It's not, because most of the time when certain things happen, I'm like, it's not that serious. You know, like we take stuff differently. I do. So I just think like I have to acknowledge like the other person is feeling a certain way compared to like, man, I've been through this, like this, you know, and brush it off. So just like being accountable and taking stuff in the same way that you feel. Feelings. Let's say feelings.
Okay.
Understanding.
Man, I'm perfect. Nah. Nah, really, that's what it is. Like, it's really listening and definitely not cutting people off because I'm very like,
I'm a rah, like, I'm one of those, yeah, like, I'm a, what is it, Napoleon complex, I'm one of those, you know what I mean, I'm one of those guys, so my biggest thing, and that's just in all relationships, but definitely in relationships, when you talk about man and woman, for me, definitely is listening more and talking less, I would say.
Okay.
What was it again?
One mistake your side needs to improve. Girl, want me to say it? This is more than one.
Right. That's loaded. But if I had to zero in on one,
What's the biggest one?
my biggest one, listening. I am hard headed.
Goddamn, I'm gonna make that.
So y'all can listen to each other.
Well, I'm learning now, again in my old age, shit, that I don't know how to know when to hold them and know when to fold them type. Like I want to get my point across because if I feel like you're not understanding me, I'm like what people will call a stickler. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna hear me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna walk out this room until we gain understanding on my side for sure. Because I'm a listener first. But if I feel like you're not listening, I'm gonna keep talking your ears off till I know you hit it. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know when to hold them, when to fold them.
All right. Well, I definitely want to thank you guys
Yeah.
for coming to Love Unfiltered. Miss Nichols, Mr. Woods, Goldie from Miami, Mr. Lynx, Mr. Lavi.
Brooklyn.
I definitely enjoyed you guys. And with that being said, men and women aren't enemies. We're just speaking different emotional language. Love don't fail because people don't care. It fails when understanding stops. This is Love Unfiltered, real conversation with real growth.